Hello and welcome to the International School of Traders. Thank you once again for joining me. We are looking at what the market has for us today in terms of fundamentals, and also looking at the most important things on the technicals. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, just drop it in the comments before I get started. Just quickly, I can see we have quite a number of good people here in the room. Let's see. If you guys can hear me loud and clear. Okay, awesome stuff. Anastina is saying loud and clear. Now let's get started and look at what's busy going on in the market right now. Let's go and look into the economic calendar in terms of the scheduled news today. You have obviously seen a couple of news earlier on where we saw the GDP in Japan, very positive earlier, actually in the early hours of morning. It was very positive, a little bit positive. Why? It was better than before and it was better than they expected, right? Cool stuff. That is why we are selling GBP JPY. We actually sold before that, right? Cool stuff. Now let's look at a couple of things expected today. It's job openings in the US and the interest rate decision in Canada. So if you're trading the Canadian dollar, this is going to be very important, looking at the interest rate decision. Obviously, I believe that the interest rates are going to remain the same, but the effect of that, it's quite a little bit harder, not hard in fact, but a little bit, challenging to predict in terms of the effects of it. But whatever we are trading on the Canadian, we need to trade with consciousness. If you're not sure, stay away from the Canadian dollar today. And then there will be some news later on, some inflation hearings from the, from the pound, from GBP, actually from Britain. And then we do have, what is this? Bank of Canada press conference. That is when they will be talking, why did they make those interest rate decisions to remain the same, and what are the outlook on inflation and all of those things. Yeah, those are the things that I expected to move the market today. There is quite a number of them later on, but those are the ones that we can look at. Now, let's quickly go into the market. I'm going to start off with XAUUSD, which is gold. It's a trade that I'm very looking at, with hawk's eyes, right? There's quite a number of things that are very important to look out on gold. We haven't taken any trade on gold actually this week. I was thinking of taking a buy. So let me just quickly delete this guy. We were looking at a couple of things, on gold, but I'm not quite confident in terms of taking the trade. The market can push to these previous levels here on gold. This is where I'm thinking to sell around 1809. That is where I'll be very comfortable to sell on XAUUSD. So let me just quickly look at, okay, cool. That is where I'm believing that market will start selling. I saw there was somebody asking a question in the group if they can buy the XAUUSD. Well, I believe the bearish market wants to begin. Like, that's what I can say. The bearish market wants to begin here, or a ranging market. So buying, I'm not yet too sure. We are on the sellers. We need to be on the seller's favor, whatever we're doing this afternoon here. So we need to be on seller's favor. So that is my outlook here on gold. I'm looking, we have to look at least looking at these beautiful levels right here. 61.8 is a good level, and the 50% is also a good level. So let's see how things go. Then we do have EURCHF, very interesting thing going on there on a daily time frame. Market reaching resistance, and also the 61.8 in place there. So let us see what's going on. Let us go to some 4-hour time frame and actually try and delete this guy because he's no longer relevant here. Just want to look at a 1-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, we're still in good standing. 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame. Let's see if markets, if we were able to spot this, we are going to sell here around this zone. So we weren't able to spot that. My money was a little bit crazy, and okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool stuff. Now let's continue. Let's look at some other things. But I believe that this on a daily time frame is telling us that we need to be focusing on selling Euro CHF more than buying. Now we need to be focusing on those type of things. I haven't found I haven't found a confirmation for entry, guys. I haven't found a confirmation for entry on this one in terms of selling. Since the market on a 1-hour time frame and 4-hour time frame has given us those beautiful higher highs and higher lows. So we need some sort of confirmation. And if that confirmation is not there yet, we're not going to take a trade. Let's see how things go. Let me go to ADCHF. No, I don't like ADCHF. Euro USD. Actually, on Euro USD, we actually missed out yesterday. We should have sold Euro USD so hard yesterday. We would have made a little bit of, or even more money on Euro USD, but it's all good. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win some, you lose some. But in this particular case, we missed. And in a case where you have got a missed entry, we don't chase that particular trade, right? Semenya is saying Euro JPY. I'm gonna look at Euro JPY shortly. USD CHF has broken out of the level that we were looking at last night with my students, the International School of Traders. It has broken out, but I'm not happy with how the retracement actually happened here. I'm not happy. I'm not quite happy. I'm not quite happy. So I'm just gonna look at this one and leave this one. Meanwhile, I'm buying EU. Why are you buying? Mr. Parker, why are you buying? GBP USD, also on GBP USD, on this one, I actually wasn't focused yesterday. I think something actually came up yesterday afternoon and I wasn't able to trade and look at the market. I was able to trade with my students last night. Now that some beautiful things didn't happen the way I wanted to, actually I missed on this entry right here. I missed on the entry. There was a beautiful entry. USD JPY. I would really love to stay on this one and see how market does. We had a beautiful fake out. I think our stop loss was very close on this guy. Was very, very, very close, but it's all good. It's part of the process. Sometimes your stop loss, you put it in a bad situation or bad level. That's why if markets break out here, right? If markets break out here, then there is a high chance that market are gonna continue towards the top side, right? Market break out here. But if market fail, these are still good levels of entry in terms of sellers here. Cool. So let me just quickly clear out that and then look at 1-hour time frame. I believe USD JPY is one of the trades that we have to look at, keep an eye on USD JPY. Let me just put it that way. Keep an eye on USD JPY and please, let me just put this here. Just please keep an eye on USD JPY. Let's look at USD ZAR. USD ZAR is in a little bit of profit. For those of you who bought USD ZAR with me last night, the International School of Traders, we are in a little bit of profits. Now, there's something that I've been noticing here, which is this level here, this level above us. Let me just insert shape and go to, this is 1 hour time frame, right? Let's go to 15. Let's go to 15. So there's this level that we're looking at in the 15-minute time frame, which market is failing to break, right? Market has been failing to break this level like nobody's business. So we need to keep an eye on this one. We might have to close or move our stop loss into take, into end. But another thing that you can look out for on this one is actually something that looks more like this. If markets break out on this one, then we are in good standings with this market. I believe our stop loss is in the right side of things. And the card, if it's possible, how do you confirm a buy or selling candlestick? I look for my students at the International School of Traders are going to kill me if I start telling you. Okay, but let me share. It's a pin bar. I look for pin bar on candlesticks. I look for a pin bar candle. Yeah, that's what I look for. And they're gonna kill me now and argue with me. Say, why are you telling him? Okay, cool. Let's see how things go. But I'm quite positive. I'm looking at how the market is going to. How do I find a good entry level? That's now another story. For now, let's look at what the market has for us. And then let's look at GBP CAD, GBP AUD, nothing there. Oh, GBP AUD, let's look at a 1 hour time frame. I believe can see something there for our daily. Nothing. Euro GBP, nothing to say, even though this market looks very beautiful, but nothing to say. In the TCHF and the decade. And the decade. Now, in the decade, we've got interest rates coming today. So I wouldn't want to be in a CAD entry, in a CAD setup. I wouldn't be there because of the interest rates that are coming. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not even confident with that sell. So I can only leave it this way, on CAD, can only leave it this way for now. And then let's see, Euro NZD, nothing there. Somebody asked for Euro JPY. Okay. And then for who sold the GBP JPY yesterday? Who sold the GBP JPY? Whether on the free group or on the International School of Traders, and you're still still holding with good profits, or you closed with profits. Who did that? Did you guys sell and close with profits, or you are still holding in profit? Because I said, please look for a sell entry on GBP JPY. Okay, let me continue with my analysis since I'm not seeing some comments. Seneme is still holding with profits, right? Still holding with profits. Semenya, are you still holding profits? Yes. Okay, nice, beautiful. Now let me see if we can find some other good entries here. I'd really love to see markets rejecting this zone or this level again, so that we can, continue towards the downside. This is the level. Closed with profit. That is Petuna Mabunda. That's beautiful, Petuna. That's really beautiful. And then let's look at some other things. Oh, yesterday Bitcoin was in trouble. Bitcoin was in trouble. That is, this is Ripple here, not Bitcoin. But most cryptos yesterday were in trouble because of the strike that is going on in El Salvador. The government announced that they can now accept Bitcoin payments and stuff. But some people, I think somebody is funding the protest. I haven't done proper research on what's going on, but if you are really a Bitcoin investor, look, man, this is a dip, if you may put it that way. This is one of the dips that you want to look at before, for how long have you been trading, King? Been trading for at least 5 years now. So been trading for at least 5 years. But we're gonna leave those questions for tomorrow's session evening on TikTok, live on TikTok. So if you can just join me tomorrow live on TikTok, that would be very beautiful. So those are the kind of things that you're looking at the market today. I wish you all the best. I'll be sending some signals on the International School of Traders as we see how markets line itself up. And then we're going to take some positions and see you guys on the other side of the withdrawals. It's your one and only. Shalom.